What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the Road to Nebula challenge on Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Zombies. Before we get into this video, if you guys could hit that subscribe button, I'd greatly appreciate it. We're aiming for 7,000 subscribers before we get to the Nebula camo. Anyway, without further ado, let's crack on with this. So in today's video, we are going to be focusing on the CIGMA 2B rocket launcher. So I thought I'd change up a bit. I thought, you know what, I'm tired of doing regular guns. Let's move on to a rocket launcher. And how hard can it be, right? Well, to be fair, it's a bit of a mixed bag with this one, because when you first get this rocket launcher, it is one of the worst things I think I've ever used in a Call of Duty Zombies game. You get hardly any ammo, and the shots are very, very weak, and because I've got no perks at the moment at the beginning, it's a very hard weapon to use, because without PhD it's literally a suicide mission to use this weapon. So it was very difficult to use, and I was getting hardly any kills with it. I'm running out of ammo very quickly, so I had to resort to using other weapons to help me out throughout the game. But in retrospect, it wasn't actually that painful, and I'm going to explain why in a bit more detail. So at this point in the game, I'd actually already pack-a-punched the CIGMA up to tier 1 pack-a-punch, but I did use my pistol quite a lot that I've been using in this gameplay here also. The reason for that is because the CIGMA runs out of ammo very, very quickly, and I was still getting used to the feel of the weapon, because the rocket launcher was throwing me off a bit of how it was working. But to my understanding, the best way to use this weapon is training all the zombies up first and then firing 3 shots so you can kill an entire train with it. But at the time I wasn't really used to that mechanic, but I still needed to use other weapons anyway because the ammo was running out and I still needed to get points in other ways. The pistol wasn't really cutting it though, so I did have to spin the mystery box again later in this game, and I'm going to show you what I got, and boy oh boy did this really help me out. So as you can see in this gameplay, I've actually got the Raygun as well, so I'm around 25 here, and this was a huge help. So it's only tier 1 pack-a-punch because obviously I've been focusing on the CIGMA, but the Raygun was really good for getting points, so I could buy ammo for the CIGMA as well. And to be fair, tier 1 pack-a-punch, the Raygun for around 25, still does some work. It takes a couple of shots to kill the zombies, sure, but it's really, really good and really, really useful. With Frenzy Guard, you can do some serious damage. I mean, the one thing I don't like about the Raygun in this game, I feel like the select rate of fire is a little bit on the slow side, so it makes things like Frenzy Guard a little bit not as useful as I thought it would. But it's still very, very effective. So when you're doing the CIGMA rocket launcher, I highly recommend a secondary weapon. It doesn't have to be the Raygun necessarily, although it does really help. But have another weapon just so you can get those points up, and just so you can buy the ammo. Because if you don't, you're gonna struggle unless you've got prestige accuracy and know exactly how to train properly and effectively and use all your ammo properly, which you won't because you will run out, especially in the later rounds. Then you're going to find this weapon extremely tricky to upgrade, and it won't be a very fun process for you. The one thing that the CIGMA is extremely bad at, before I get onto the good stuff, is the abominations. When you try and take out an abomination with this thing, it is absolutely dreadful, but it's amazing at taking out hordes. As you saw in the gameplay there, I took out more or less the entire horde of zombies with a couple of shots, absolutely no problem. When it comes to abominations, especially in Liberty Falls, they're very, very tricky to take out. It's hard to hit the crit spots, and you'll be firing multiple rockets. Again, another reason to have a secondary weapon like the Raygun, fully pack-a-punch if possible, so you can get them out of the way, because you don't want like 6 abominations in the map, because it'd be an absolute nightmare. But the process for getting the kills is incredibly quick. I think in this game I managed to get about 1,500 of the kills. It was really, really quick, really, really simple. I mean, I got more kills in the game, but obviously I was using the Raygun for a lot of it as well. But killing zombies was very, very simple, and I'll show you how much of a high round I actually got to in this first game, because let's just say I broke my personal best with this one. So to be quite honest with you, I did really, really well overall in this game. I actually got to round 42, but obviously this is round 41 footage, because the footage for round 41 is way better than 42's. But anyway, a lot of issues did arise in the higher rounds though, in the 40s. So lots of zombies spawned in, which weren't an issue. They were easy to take out, no problem. but the boss zombies were tanking up the rockets like no tomorrow, and the Raygun was becoming less and less powerful as the rounds got higher. The only viable weapon at this point would have been the jet gun, but I didn't want to be building the jet gun around 42. It would have been really annoying and just wouldn't have been worth it, and I'd have to spend more points pack-a-punching it, which would have put me in a position where I'm not using the CIGMA anymore, and I didn't want that to happen. So yeah, the manglers were just a mess. Really, really annoying. It's a shame. If they didn't exist, I'd have actually been able to get the full camo in this game. I was very, very close to. I don't actually, now thinking about it, I don't think I got all the critical kills in this game, all the kills you needed. I think it was like 5 kills off. You heard me correctly, 5 kills off. But then after that, I played another quick game of Liberty Falls, and I did get the gold camo. The reason I didn't go for Terminus in this one was because I felt like it would have been much easier in terms of the pack-a-punching side and point spending to do Liberty Falls this time around. Normally I'd mix it up like I have in previous games using previous weapons, but this time around it wasn't really a viable option, so I went with just simply playing Liberty Falls. And to be honest with you, the games went really fast because it was the rocket launcher. This game actually lasted less than 2 hours overall, despite it feeling a lot longer. But to be honest, I wasn't going for critical kills. Obviously when I'm using an assault rifle or SMG, I have to go for those critical kills, but in this case it's just standard kills, so just shoot wherever I wanted to. I think that's what made the process that little bit more quick. Hey guys, I've got a bit of an apology to make. So this is still the same gameplay from before. So what's actually happened is when I was capturing the gameplay for the rest of the process to get this gun gold, my save file corrupted for the other recording that I made, meaning that the footage is lost, but I definitely have this weapon gold. I'll put a screenshot of it on the screen for you right now so you can see that. I do apologize that this happened, but I can't really go back and get the gameplay because there's no theatre mode or anything like that. It's a bit annoying, but it is what it is. But I did get this gun gold. I was able to achieve it. It wasn't too terrible. It's literally just use the rocket launcher and keep killing. There's not really much to it. It's a very, very simple one to do. You just got to make sure you manage your space and manage the way you train zombies effectively, and make sure you have PhD. That is the absolute key ingredient. If you don't have PhD flopper, you will die with this weapon very, very quickly. PhD, Juggernog, all that good stuff, and you'll be absolutely fine and you'll thrive with this weapon. Anyway guys, I wish you all the best. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.